All right, good morning, and welcome to Wonderful Wednesdays at Westport. We're back on a real Wednesday. Barbara is back, and we are so thrilled, and she's doing great. Doesn't she look wonderful?
Absolutely.
Of course. So we're thrilled to have her back, and she's on her way to being really healthy again, and we are thrilled to death about that. So we are ready to do classes. Unfortunately, I was gone all last week or whatever at Paducah, which we had a great show, and thank you so much for all of you all who came by to say hello, and especially for all of you out there who adopted new machines. We hope, if your baby's gotten to you yet, we hope you're enjoying it. But we worked all day yesterday getting everything ready to go out, so be on the lookout if you haven't received it already. But we do have we're back to doing classes again. We have some great classes coming up in May, and I just wanted to kind of go over some of those with you. We have Barbara will be doing her new owners classes, which we call Mastery, but don't be intimidated by the word Mastery. It's just helping you to master your new machine, but it is actually a new owners class on how to use your machine. So next Monday, we have on Monday the 9th, we have an Embroidery Mastery. So those of you who have machines that do embroidery need to sign up for that machine. It's 11 to 1. If we have more people than we can accommodate, we'll open another class. So go ahead and call in. You can either go to sovacauthority.com or you can call the store to sign up. Charlie's doing her fold and stitch wreath, which several of you have requested. We have a sample which we'll walk over and look at in a minute. Barbara's doing her beautiful hibiscus quilt. Again, we'll go look at the sample. That is on the 11th. All of these are on our website, so just go to our website. I'm going to skip the Embroidery Club because that's what we're going to focus on today. Then we have a sewing mastery so those of you who need lessons on your brand new sewing machine would come to that class. Again, if we have an overrun, we'll open another section of that. Serger Mastery on the 21st. Quilting 101, which is a great way to learn all the quilting techniques you'll need to make a quilt. Barbara teaches that. You want to say something about it?
Yeah, it's a complete, you go home with a completed quilt. Now, I didn't say it was a big quilt, it's a small quilt. But you learn all the techniques that you need to make a quilt and do the binding, backing and binding. And it's totally encompassed the whole quilt. So if you don't know how to do binding or you don't know how to finish up your quilt, it's a great class to take. And also, it's, like I said, it's a completed quilt. So you learn all the techniques. And the techniques apply whether it's a small quilt or a king-size quilt. The same techniques apply. So it's a great class for anybody wanting to learn how to quilt.
And then on the 25th of May, we have a Bernina Sewing Mastery class for the 4, 5, and 7 series Berninas. So all you new Bernina owners out there, this is a good opportunity for you to learn how to use your new machine. And then we have an Embroidery Mastery, Bernina Embroidery Mastery on the 27th. So 2 days that week. I know I've got some people out there waiting for an Embroidery Mastery on their Berninas. So that is on May 27th. We will be closed for Memorial Day. We will also be closed this Saturday for Derby Day. So just be aware of that. And then we come back on June 3rd with a Sewing 101. I've had several people asking for that. And then we are finally going to do our computer class, how to use your computer with your embroidery machine. And that class will be on June the 6th from 10 to 2,
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to teach you how to to go into a website and select a design, download it to your machine, and how to download it from your machine down to your sewing machine or your embroidery machine.
That's what a lot of people have difficulty with.
Right.
So I think Barbara knows her stuff, so I think you would really benefit from that. Also, our sister store over in Clarksville will also be having Embroidery Club, which we'll talk about in a minute. They are having a handy quilter event on the 18th and 19th of May, set up in the store at Clarksville. It's like 15 minutes from this store, so it's not very far away. So if you're interested in a handy quilter long arm, they do a great job, and I think you would really love it, and then you can kind of understand what long arming is all about. So call the store or go to our website, sewbackauthority.com, and click on the Handy Quilter link on the calendar on the 18th and 19th of May. We'll also be having a sewing mastery there on the 26th, and a sewing 101 that afternoon, a quilting 101 on the 27th, and an embroidery mastery on June 2nd. So those are just things we want you to be aware of, and we would love, love, love to have you join us. I'm going to walk over and show you these samples, and then I'm going to hand it over to Barbara. So Chris, if you'll come with me. And we do apologize, the store is not quite back together from our trip to Paducah, but we will have it back together by the end of the week, and we will look forward to seeing you when you come in. So these are the fold and stitch wreaths, and as you can see, you can make it for whatever season you want. She did a Halloween, a Christmas, and I don't know if you all know Charlie's background, but she and her husband owned an optometry business in Houston. So this has to do with her business that she was in. She hung the wreath on the front of her store. So it gives you lots of ideas of how you could use it for any season, for any occasion. Okay, and then over here I want to show you this is Barbara's hibiscus quilt. It's reverse applique, I think is what the technique is called, and you see a lot of positive, negative, but it's a fairly simple quilt, but very effective use of color and a fun project. So sign up for the hibiscus quilt, sign up for the fold and stitch wreath, and now we're gonna walk over and talk about our embroidery clubs.
And don't forget to sign up for the trout quilt.
Absolutely. So, here. All right. So, and our About Trout quilt, we are going to reschedule it. It didn't go the last time, I think, because it was a very busy week. So if you are interested in that, let me know, and we'll try to schedule a time that works the best for you. So please be aware of that. So we've got some great quilts that you can work on, some great projects you can work on. And then we have our embroidery club, so you can learn everything there is to know about embroidery. So I'm going to hand this over to Miss Barbara, and I will tell you when the clubs are. Our May club at Westport is on the 14th from 10 to 2, and our May club at Clarksville is actually in June. No, wait a minute. It is on the 13th of May, sorry. May 13th. So May 13th at Clarksville, May 14th at Westport. And I'll hand it over to you, Miss Barbara.
Well, hello everybody. It's so good to have all of you with us this morning. And what we're going to talk about is the Embroidery Club and what we do in it. So right now I'm using the Stellaire, Brother Stellaire, and I'm embroidering an apron that says Junior Shelf. So I'm doing it for a store sample, so we'll keep it here at the store. Some of the samples that we do, we have a lot of different things that we do in Embroidery Club. And what we do in Embroidery Club is try to do a different technique every month so that you learn different things. Now, we just happened to have Art with us this morning, and he was in one of the, he's in the Embroidery Club, and he did a beautiful Mother's Day card. So you want to show it to him and tell him about it, Art?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I was in the Embroidery Club. I'm a relatively new embroiderer, and we learned a technique of how to embroider cards. This one happens to be a thank you card. You can see the thank you and the embroidery that's on it. And how it's, you can't even tell if you open the card and back. So we learned how to make the card and made one from start to finish. But then I expanded on the process a little bit and made this nice Mother's Day card with Mother's Day coming up. So you could learn new skills, polish up old ones, and we can have a good time at the Embroidery Club. We meet at the various stores, but I thank Barbara for introducing me to the Embroidery Club and the other instructors so that, like I say, you can expand your skills and just do different things and be able to utilize your machine to its fullest.
Yeah, thank you, Art.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. These are beautiful cards. And,
Yes, they are.
They'll just different techniques that we're able to do. And Art, I'll give you your cards back.
Thank you.
Fabulous. And some of the other things that we've done in the Embroidery Club is, well, one of the things we're going to be doing is embroidering on a towel. And this one says, difficult roads often lead to beautiful blessings. Or
I like
beautiful,
that.
Beautiful destinations. And so this is what we're going to be doing in the next Embroidery Club. And then other things we've done some placemats. And these are, you just do different panels of the placemats and add your embroidery thread to it to highlight the different designs on it. So these are all really unusual and different placemats, and one day I'm gonna finish them, put it back on them. But I made them round. I have a rounded table, so I wanted them round. So they're rounded, and I really am going to finish them one day. So that's one kind of placemat we did. Another kind of placemat that we, this is a placemat that enjoys 6 different 4-inch squares. So each one of these squares is a different embroidery technique. And it's really a lot of fun to do, and you can do it. These particular designs are fall designs for Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever you want to use them for. And so I'm gonna finish those one day too. Y'all know how it is. You stay
So
so
we
busy.
say.
Yeah. Now another thing we were doing, we were making a pillow, and we used a cutout design. So this, you added applique here, and then we cut out these little holes. And so what you do with that, you can make a large pillow or a small pillow, whatever. Then you take that design and put it on the backing, and the colors come through the backing. So it turns out really, really pretty. So that's going to be a pillow. I'm going to finish that one day too. So I stay so darn busy, I just sometimes. And then this is quilting in the hoop. And so we do a class on how to do this so that you can use your embroidery machine to quilt your quilts. And this is a small one, of course, but I used the embroidery, I actually used the Illuminaire here to quilt this with. And it's a really easy thing to do, and it's a good class to take if you're interested in quilting in the hoop. So, but anyway, I encourage you to be a part of the Embroidery Club, either at Clarksville or in Westport, and we'll be teaching some new techniques and new things to do, and we'll have a lot of fun and learn a lot. So thank you for being with us today, and we just appreciate your business and appreciate you coming to our classes, and our intent is to help you learn and to have fun. Mostly have fun.
Absolutely, with all of our classes, have fun and learn new things and make new friends. That's a big part of it. You'll meet lovely people that you enjoy. So come join us, come see us. We will look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great Wednesday.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.